couple of notes here. So when you're trying to pull this up and away, and it hooks down in this corner here near the cigarette socket, I found it helped to, with the boot up like that, to maneuver it down and through the hole. Once I sort of pivoted it around and managed to push it down through, that let me get this up a little bit, sort of more up and away. The second thing is, you can see all my plastic things are down there. So what you want to do to take this apart is, there's a couple of holes. There's a hole there, and then there's one there, and there's sort of clips in there. So what you can do is, how did I do this? Okay. So if I hook under this plastic part here, you can see its little wheels. If I just put my palm on the bottom of the cup holder, hook my finger under that side and my thumb under this side, put the screwdriver in one of the holes, and then sort of lever it away from me like that. And then I put in this hole and lever it towards me. That pops right off. Then, for this bit, there are some clips that are here, there and there. So if I put my hand through the hole here, open that top bit, get my fingers sort of on this cup holder here, grab my palm like that, and then just squeeze it. Put my whole hand in there. It snaps forward, cup holders come out. And then you've got access to that sliding door, and you can see all but a few of my bits have come unstuck. So hopefully, with the cup holders actually taken out like that, it'd be a lot easier to try and stick them all back on. The other thing is, these things are an absolute pain to get off. I found that you'd have to lift it up, but it was getting wedged here, and that was a really, really difficult spot. And it helps to know that there's not really any, I'm not sure if that's meant to look like that. I don't know if that's snapped or not. Probably is. But yeah, there's a ton of clips down this end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which all fit in, I think around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it seems best to start underneath at the front, get underneath, pull it out, and then you kind of just have to come around here and pull it up and get past these parts here. Once you can get the front parts out and up, these side bits generally will eventually follow with enough brute force, but you've got to be you got to be brutal with these things. They're very, very tight. Everything else I didn't find too difficult. So if you've pulled cars apart before, if you've pulled dashers apart before, you'll be able to do it. Anyway, so once you've got that all apart and you've fished out all of the little plastic things, I'm using some super glue, and all I'm doing is for each one, because these things ride in this little track here, so all I'm doing is putting down a strip of super glue along that edge, putting a bit of the activator stuff on each side, on here and on there, put down a bead of glue, and then just putting it in to the track and then sliding it up like that. When it's across like that, it can't pull out. It's only when it's rotated. So I've just got a cloth underneath just to put a bit of upward pressure on this part, which I think is a rubber, and that will push these up against the track and hold it in place. So it's really easy you don't have to hold these in place. The track will do it for you. So if I just try and do a little demo. Put some of this apparently down. Put down a bit of glue, hopefully not too much. Try and spread it a little bit. Grab this, sort of pivot into the track and then just get it in place. And that's it. The orientation for these, that little bump on the end there, and there's that little bump on that side there. So those bumps are on the inside, and those little bumps are on the outside of these little indents. So the ones that are on the outside face towards the back where this drum is, and obviously the inside ones face towards the gear stick hole. And that seems to be it.